Keanu C. Thompson, it's Kiki, time to rock the world in 80 ways. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's Keanu C. Thompson, Benson Mason, Kiki Thompson, made for real people. I got love you, Kiki. Love you. Bye.
Forget the nails. Just go. How untoward of me.
There, you might see my tits, but there's nothing there anyway. Like, if you like the chick on the
point of
pod,
starting it? Yeah.
if you, I don't know, if you like the chick, it's like free money. First of all, people just give you money to like go to Target. I don't know, where are people getting all of these things? But when stand up was over for a little while, I was like, what the fuck else am I doing? Yeah.
Yes, you're spreading your ass line for $1,000.
Yeah. Well, one time, one person, $1,000.
Right.
First,
did you have to make him sign a waiver like he wouldn't put it on Instagram or anything?
Yeah, you wouldn't release your ass to the world.
No, he seemed like a real straight shooter.
It's all right. We all make mistakes, Jimmy.
And I will not bring up all the comments about the cold AC and Keanu.
I know Keanu's names are out. I've been looking at him all show. Keanu, I haven't been able to do this show.
God, we see nipples.
I know, but I haven't been able to do this show.
Pride, and you keep it so cold in here.
You know what, Alex? We had the AC up, and Alex said, "No, we need it cold."
We need it
here.
cold, dog.
I think Keanu might be.
Zoom in. Look at those. Look at those. I think you're distracting me this whole time. You got the nipples in my face.
I'm sorry. I apologize. How untoward of me.
Hello. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? Let me double check. You tell me if you can. Welcome to Keanu Cast, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Looks like you are. Welcome to Keanu Cast, everyone. I apologize. I did say 8. Well, first I said 7, then I said 7:30, and then I said 9. And so now I'm starting early. So I'm early. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Sorry, I popped onto you know her, you love her. I popped onto Chrissy Mayer's stream just now because she sent me the link and I was interested in the conversation. Also, I'm dog sitting right now, so basically I'm a mother of a dog, and I was doing laundry, and I have listen, I won't make excuses for myself. I'm a late person. We all know this. We know it. Okay, it's fine. Oh, hi, everybody. With the babies. Hello, everyone. Oh, should I get her? I'll get her. More tits. Well, I don't have much to show you, but yes. I apologize. I really do apologize for being late. It's been a long day. It has been a long day. What an untoward Tuesday was that last night. I have my diligent notes on the Untoward Award. If you're not subscribed, by the way, and you're watching, if you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And if you're not liking this, you're a monster. Mike leans backstage. I'm going to get Matilda so you can see her. First, I'll bring in Michaeline. Then I will. Welcome to Keanu Cast. Thank you so much for joining me. It won't be the longest episode tonight, but it'll be a fun one. It will really be a fun one. Let me go ahead and let me do something radical just because I was so late. All right. Remember how Kiki coins are worth more than Kiki bucks? Let me just go ahead and give out everybody here right now 28 Kiki coins.
Wow.
Also, I had a guest, and much like it makes sense that he's not here and he had to reschedule. You know him, you love him, and of course he's not here, but it was going to be the one and only reason we're all here right now, you know. It was going to be Alan, but he, of course, had to reschedule.
Alan. Alan.
So you have me. We may have a drop-in. By I will keep that a secret until I know more. But I'm gonna bring Michaeline in. But first, I'm going to get Matilda, or I'll bring her in. I know you're all here for her anyway, correct? So there she is. Hi, Michaeline.
Hi, Keanu. How are you?
Mommy, I think we're both feeling tired.
I know. I'm
We're
a little
worn out.
Yeah, a little worn out.
How are you feeling?
I told you.
That's the tired. See, I
Yeah.
said I think we're both feeling tired, and then I said, "How are you?" And then I didn't let
You don't
you
have to go
answer.
into detail. It's just
Michael,
it's like crap. It's like cramps in my stomach every 15 minutes. Okay, like somebody going like this. Ew, ew, ew.
I told her, okay, and listen. I did say,
but you know what? You know what? It's worth every moment if I could drop 10 more pounds.
Basically, Michaeline has dysentery. And I did say it. We just got back from the Dominican Republic, okay? We just got back. If you didn't listen last night, we got back from the Dominican Republic, and the gentleman, the scooter gentleman, I would call him the devil, but I don't want to give him that power. I will call him like he's just like the worst human being on earth. If you know Scooter Man, you know him, you love him. We've been talking about him since last night and even before then. He went out in the backyard of the place that his ex-wife was staying, and he picked out this fruit off of a tree because no one was paying attention to him. And Michaeline took a bite of it, and so did I, but I feel okay. I think Michaeline.
I have no idea what this is all about, really. Anyway.
Oh, no, nothing. It didn't happen.
It did happen. Just one bite. But
I took one bite too.
But everybody else also took a bite of the same fruit. Like we're spreading germs. We're drinking. We're eating. We're picking fruit. It's like Adam and Eve who ate the tainted apple.
No, only Eve ate the damn apple because a snake.
No. Eve did not eat the apple. Eve gave the apple to Adam, and they were cast out of the Garden of Eden.
Good. Fuck the Garden of Eden.
But I'm
Wait, really?
I'd like to tell you something that's really interesting, okay? That Jody
get Matilda really fast. Hang on.
Yeah, okay.
Also, hello everyone. In my apartment it's about 9 degrees in New York, and my apartment has like basically no heat. I am freezing to death. Freezing.
But you have that nice round
yeah, it's sitting by my feet right now, and it's horrible. It's still not good enough.
Better put a coat on.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a coat.
Tilda, the people want to see you.
Hi, Tildy.
Isn't she magnificent?
Beautiful. She's always in such a lovely, low-key mood.
I took her out to try and walk her, and hang out with her today, and she wanted no part of this frozen tundra. She said, "What do you think we're doing out here?" Mm-mm.
No way. Her poor little.
What were you going to tell me?
It's just a quick little thing. Anyway, her paws would freeze on the sidewalk. So
I had no
yesterday I didn't want to go teach my class because I had this thing going on, and so I called in.
Dysentery.
I wait because I always think I'm going to get better. So my class is at 9. It's right here in Riverwalk, and I called the girl at the desk. I don't know. I might have told you guys this last night, but I want to tell you a little tidbit more to the story that Jody told me today. Matilda is walking Xanax. She's very
chill,
very soothing. So the girl gave me a hard time at the desk when I called in at about 25 to 9. But there's, you know what? And I've been an instructor there 20 years. I've been an instructor 30 years. And this girl said to me, "Well, you know, we can't get a sub right now." I explained
have
to her,
dysentery.
I explained to her, but I don't want to tell her my exact business, okay? And she goes, "Well, Mickey, I'm going to have to call Debbie. Okay, I have to go." Like, she reprimanded me, okay? And we do not do reprimands.
I don't know if you know Michaeline and I, but we do not like to be reprimanded. Constructive criticism is one thing. Reprimand us and you will see.
I did. I said, "You are being very condescending and whatever." Okay. So I hung up. She ran off to, I don't even know what. Okay. Mind you, yes, there were a lot of people in the gym in my class, but there's a whole gym that they could work out in if the instructor just can't make it. So the way my stomach feels and what's happening, I was so pissed off, and that got me going. I called her back. I said, "You tell them I'll be there 10 minutes late." She goes, "Well, no, Mickey, if you're sick, I said, "I don't want to talk to you. Just go tell them." Okay. And I hung up on her, and I got there right at 9 o'clock, and there was a lot of people. And I just thought, I don't have any idea how I'm going to make it through this class. And it was hard, and I was exhausted by the end, kind of, whoa.
You did it?
Wait,
you did it?
But you want an interesting fact, because I told Jody this today, because she brought me some probiotics and some yogurt and some granola, and that was nice of her. And she said what happens is when you are working your skeletal muscles, they don't know whether you're exercising or if it's flight or whatever it is. They don't know what you're doing. And when that happens, it stops whatever gastrointestinal thing could happen, because that's what happens when you're using your skeletal muscles. Isn't that weird?
Oh, so you didn't shit yourself because you were exercising?
Yeah. Isn't that weird? But the minute.
Well, what's the excuse of that woman that you know what I'm going to say?
Well, that was something else. I mean, I think she drank too much coffee.
Sorry, guys. Too much coffee. I'll never forget that.
Anyway, that's just a little tidbit of information that I needed to repeat so that I can remember it also, and give you a little knowledge about exercising or flight or fight. When you're in a fight or you're flying or you're running or you're using your skeletal muscle system, it doesn't know what you're doing, and it shuts that down.
Oh, so your pooper doesn't work if you're like in flight or fight mode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is that it, basically?
Yeah, because you can't really just stop and poop. I mean,
probably if you have dysentery like you do right now from the gentleman that gave us the rancid fruit from a tree, you should just go for a run and you'll stop shitting yourself
until you stop running.
Until your body gives up. Good to know. Jody is a nurse, a registered nurse, and a good one at that.
And a good one, yes. So, yeah, I immediately said, I don't even know how I got through that class, but I am going to write a strongly worded complaint letter
to the White Star. White Star Line. company.
I've been a fitness instructor there for a million years. I never call in like that. Are you kidding me?
And she's like, "Oh, well,
How
I'm
dare
going to
you?"
have to
Like,
alert
oh,
them about
you
this."
know,
Like,
Mickey, you know we can't get a sub now. Yeah. All right. So you go in there and
go, you know
go
what?
out on the-
Walk your fat asses down the road home, and then we'll be fine. They'll be fine. Like,
anyway, it was
if
just a
anything, all of your like, you have like diehard, just like she has diehard fans of this, of Keanu Cast. She has diehard fans of her exercise class.
and I love
They
him
would
off
be
of that.
nothing but like worried about you.
Of course, they would
Yeah.
be nothing but worried, honestly. So
Yeah, just like me. I've right, Matilda? They would be nothing but just worried about you, and they would be like, let her go home.
right.
How dare you?
If something
We don't
happened,
like
and
to
if
call out
something
her
really
names.
did happen, by the end of the class, I was so winded and because I've not been eating properly and whatever. And
You haven't eaten anything.
no,
I haven't
I
seen you
am
eat anything
eating
in
some
days.
things, and I'm trying to stay hydrated, but I was so, oh my gosh, I was almost in some kind of just, I don't know, just I almost could have fainted, really.
Really?
Aren't I dramatic?
I could have fainted, but I didn't. We're the same. We don't want to call out of anything, no matter how emotionally
That's
or
why
physically ill.
that's why I wait until the bitter end all the time, and then I go, I don't think I can do this.
I'm actually not sure I can do this, right, Matilda?
Oh my god. Anyway,
In other news, Alan canceled on me,
well,
and in other news, I
I hope he's not
tried
going to
to.
cancel as your reverend.
What's that?
I hope he's not going to cancel as your reverend. As your reverend.
Reverend.
I don't know what else to call him.
He's not a reverend.
I know. He's just a regular guy who marries people.
He's gonna marry us, but no, he's gonna reschedule. I did ask him
At the wedding?
We could tell him he has to become a priest. No,
My mom wants to
didn't
know
do it.
when you're becoming a reverend. This is going to be a Catholic ceremony.
It's a priest if it's Catholic.
I
A reverend.
Well,
What
they're
even
called
is
reverends also.
and also my apartment, this has been going on for 3 years that I've lived here. No matter what I do, no matter how much I tell them, when it's like really cold days, it's probably 50 degrees in here. So I did do something. I took one of my sweaters and I cut it up and put ties in it to make Matilda a sweater.
Oh.
And she didn't like it.
Oh. But she likes to get under your little pink blanket there, right?
Oh yeah, she sits there. She's snug as a bug in a rug.
Oh,
But
that's good.
I just wanted her to have a cute sweater.
Yeah.
Right. I know, my little baby.
If you order one on Amazon, it might come tomorrow.
That's all right. She's like,
Or it
I
might
don't want it. She's like, can you just put me down now?
She's like, I like you very much, but I don't want to look at the camera anymore.
No, Gino won't stop giving her French fries. So now she's like,
she's looking for her fries.
No, she is. She keeps looking at the fridge. When I came out of the bathroom the other day, Gino shut the fridge really fast. And he was like, we're not doing anything. And she jumped under the table and was like, what are you guys doing? He's like, nothing.
Nothing.
Give her more fries. It was like 9 a.m. I said, stop giving her fries. Then when the bell rings, she's like, he's back. The fry man.
Yay.
And then when I texted that to Tom, and I texted it to the family group chat, but obviously you didn't see it because you're so popular and busy. He was like, he's turning into Patsy. Like,
oh, I did see something, but I didn't understand what was going on. I was too lazy to read the whole thing. Sometimes I opt out of that family text.
You
I opt out of it. I scan it and then I go, too much nonsense going on for me.
Well, I won't text that the family group chat if something's
I'm just
actually
kidding.
wrong with me. You opt out of it.
I opt out of it. I mean, I'll read this later.
Great.
Because the family goes on and on. All right.
Yeah, I know. You kind
For
of
the
gotta
most
like
part.
just go in when you
Goes
need
on
to.
and on and on, and I don't want to talk that much.
I hear you. Oh my god.
So please
Well,
don't take me out of it though, just so I can.
no, you're cut. You. This is so cuddly, Keanu. Oh, is she cuddly? Is she? She's not. No, when Gino sends me a picture of that cat, it's like a different fucking cat. It makes no sense to me. No.
It's good to see you too. Okay.
Ah! Oh my god, I'm sorry.
I'll show myself out.
It's always shocking.
It is. It's scary. No, I popped into Chrissy's live stream because it was an interesting topic to me, and then I thought, well, I better get this shit started now. Also, I sent John DiCaprio the link. He said if his neck was, he's well because he's.
His neck was feeling better. He would.
I swear he did, and I'm like, I don't know whether to believe him or not. I'm like, he may actually be hurt.
Maybe
And I
we
was
need to
making
send him
so
one of
much
those.
fun last night.
Maybe we need to send him one of those airplane pillows so he can join our chat or your.
What? I'm like, he's like, I'm sorry, shit, but I'm like, is he fucking with me?
I don't know.
You want to pop on? What? I hope he does. I hope he does pop on so that he can like explain to me. I have to. I can't tell in somebody's like message if they're fucking with me or not. I'm like, I truly don't know. I truly don't.
Maybe he's just doing that for the lawyer.
Well, listen.
Does he have a lawyer?
That's what he said. I don't know. I wish he would come on and explain it to us.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think he hasn't pressed any charges as it was the last thing I knew, but I sent him the link. I hope he pops by.
Mm-hmm.
Truly do. But and then of course, yes, you can't count on Alan for anything, but
well, he's a little behind all the time with whatever he's doing.
Behind on the times.
Yeah,
what is the over under
all the time when whatever he's doing, he's a little scattered. So
I understand that. So
yeah, of course.
Right. This is
we appreciate that.
I have another show to do tonight, but we are here. We are happy. I showered. I did laundry today.
Wow, that's good. My stuff still kind of gathered around.
Oh, you think I did the laundry from the Dominican Republic? Absolutely not. Matilda just peed in my bed. That's all. That's why.
It was unnecessary.
The Asian people come pick up my laundry and fold it up nicely, but I was like, I'll have nowhere to sleep if I don't.
So do people pick up your laundry and do it?
Okay, I sound bougie.
No.
I just call this one place around the corner. It's so cold.
I love it. It's not bougie. It's something that you prefer.
It's $30 and they fold it nicely. So that's
certainly some things are worth more to certain people than others. So some things you need for your life and some things I need for my life. And nobody can judge what those things are or aren't.
That's right.
So
if I want to spend money on
that's your business.
Earrings and
that's your business.
And laundry, then that's my prerogative.
That is. Not everybody thinks the same about what they would or would not spend money on.
Thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome, Keanu. So put that in your brain.
Put that in your brain. Exactly.
Don't kiss my wife.
Oh, what was that? That was horrible, whatever it
I
was.
have a new drop.
Oh, shit.
It just says, "Don't kiss my wife." I get too excited about the drops that I don't like let them roll out at appropriate times. I just have to like put them at like ridiculous times, like this.
He's young, he's fun, he's fabulous. I couldn't hear it. Do it again.
Okay. 1, 2,
I gotta
and
tap the thing.
3.
He's young, he's fun, he's fabulous.
It's just you saying that Gino is young, fun, and fabulous.
Yeah.
Yes. Lean forward. Come closer to us. Thanks. Because you're all boobs when you look like that. And then I don't think you're paying attention to me. It's just your breasts.
Or you're not paying attention to me, you're just looking at my breasts.
Who isn't?
I don't know. Let me see if I can get the seat a little closer.
There you go.
Yeah.
Pop on up.
I'm not sure if I want to be all breasty or if I want my face like really up close. So 2 choices. One,
Tell
2.
us in the chat.
This or
breast
this? This or this?
You're like this. This is how you look to me. Like, but if I had like,
it's like one big boob.
You're like, you're like.
Like I can't sit
really?
up. My
Yeah.
breast.
So my class was great today.
You know what? It's because I just wear a camisole thing and I don't wear a regular bra, and it doesn't like lift them and separate them.
This is already fun.
Because I'm delirious.
I am delirious too. Horrifying.
Oh,
Guys, I have an untoward award winner to pick, and I have to decipher my diligent notes to pick it out. But we have, I think, 5 nominees. Did you see our clip, Mommy?
No.
Today? Well, I will show you. Either way, you look good, Mickey. See McGuinevere.
Thank you. You're very sweet. Always. A good person.
Zool, we miss you. Oh, not that we miss you. I just didn't Mickey. I know you're
because gray goes with everything, Zool. These are great chairs.
They're great. Ding, 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 ding. Beep, 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 beep. Who did I miss? Mickey rediscovering her white roots. Victory are no use. Mama Club. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. It's only 9:17. Feeding the ducks. It always relaxes. Oh, Lord.
See, tonight you can see my dining room table. And my
and your
ultra modern
your Salvador Dali
Last Supper. Yeah, it's very odd and cool.
I like it.
I know, I love it too. It's very ultra modern.
I like it. I like it a lot. In other news, what did we? So last night we talked about.
Just do this. Wake me up. Wake me up. Wake me up. Wake me up.
I'm awake. It's more that it's just really cold in here, and there's nothing I can do
except crouch and try to keep warm.
One thing I wanted to bring up, I didn't get to this last night, and I know that we've been talking about the Jewish tunnels. You've heard this story, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I won't show you. I'm gonna try and bring up this TikTok, but what do you think that could possibly be? Because I'm still, I have no idea, and I'm not.
Maybe if they have to escape the city really fast.
Do you think?
How would I know? But history. History. History.
Yes.
Maybe.
You know history, so in case
I don't
they
want to say
have oh, you mean like in case there was another
something in case somebody was going to chase them, like mean people. When those mean people chase other nice people, it's not nice.
right? I agree.
Yeah. So that's all I'm
Let
saying.
me talk about anal.
It's just mean
Every
people.
time you do that, I have to tap for sound again, and I don't know why.
You don't have to tap for sound. You know what
It won't go.
Don't bother. Just let it go. Very chic. Hi, producer Robert. Hi. Someone is sleepy. We're not sleepy.
Hi, producer.
I'm supposed to do like I said. Remember how I said last night this was going to start at 7 p.m.
You said it today too.
Yeah.
At 6 o'clock, you said it.
And
no,
then
you said
I
no.
changed
I'm not
it
starting
to
till,
what that?
yeah, you said you're not starting till 8.
And then I changed it to 9. But I had to pop on Chrissy's stream because it was an interesting subject, and
right. No need to.
And also Garrett and Steve, Garrett and Steve, the Booth Boys.
Yes.
They started their they started a show at Compound Media today. So I was distracted watching that as well. And it was obviously because they're hilarious. It was hilarious. So
I did
wanted
see
to
that
watch
too. That's
yeah.
cool. What time is that?
So I suppose it'll be Wednesdays at 7. So you know what? May as well just change Keanu Cast Wednesdays to 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Then I'll start at 8:30.
So they're going to be at Compound Media doing that?
Well, they are, yeah, right. Well, Garrett and Steve that work in the booth, yeah.
Yes.
No, so then they had this cute little graphic where they were both like Adam with like a leaf on their junk.
Oh. No, I'm happy.
Now, yes, exactly. And then this was their first show. Not that they don't do shows together. They're basically on every show. So I was watching that, and then
capacity.
Yes. So this is their flagship. Garrett's leaf was bigger. Was it?
Well, I hear that he's more girthy than the others.
You heard it before me. Girthy.
I think I heard it on the dome.
I can't think of them that way. Stop it.
I swear to God, I think that's what they said.
I can't get enough. I can't.
I pay attention,
Ooh, we love it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm waking up. All right, I'm hitting my stride. This is the time at night I come alive. But this is the funniest. Oh my God. And then, yeah, you left before Charles just like broke. He just broke down last night. We all kind of did. I was just like, Charles.
Did he cry?
On the inside? Probably.
I'll have to rewatch.
No, he didn't cry. He just couldn't handle it.
He was screaming.
He wouldn't stop screaming, and then he just kept calling back. And I promise you guys, it is now literally, and I'm so sorry for my slip up, but it has to be Charles free year. It's enough. He can call it in hot water all he wants, but Charles, he's just too unremarkable. He says nothing.
And then he starts
funny to me. It's funny to me, but Mom, I compared him to do you remember Clyde?
Yes.
When I got in the car and I started crying about Clyde.
Oh, not Clyde from college, Clyde from grade school.
No, Clyde from like
grade school.
Yeah. I compared him to that because I'm like, I just can sense your essence. Like, I just know you were sitting alone at lunch and I can't stand it. And I told him that story that people were like, hang up on him. I'm like, no, but I know he's mean, but like he's shy, he's miserable, he's sitting there by himself.
You went into details. Wow. We all really tried to like him.
He was just like grade school Clyde. Yeah.
We did try to like him though.
You know, and Rocco was like, Clyde's a fucking dick.
He was.
What are you talking to him for?
I know he was, but we all tried to like him.
He's like, I don't want you. He's like, he doesn't want anybody to talk to him. I'm like, no, but he can't sit there alone.
I'll have to rewatch just for the fun of it.
Courtney, Keanu, what summer camp did you go to? So he called in and he went, Mickey, he was like, Gino, let me ask you a question. He went, shoot, what's Keanu's best friend's name from childhood? And Gino went, Wesley. And then he said, did she go to summer camp? He's like, I don't think so. I was like, no. And then, did Keanu have an abortion? He was like, not that I know of. Like he was trying to like do a newlywed game. Like, do you really know your partner? The other two, like, what questions to ask?
What questions to ask?
He knew Wesley 100%. Gary is Wesley and Charles. Oh, this conscious not. We have a call. Thank you for calling Keanu Cast. How may I direct your call?
Real fast. I'm on delay because you tricked me and started early. But I'm at the part where you're talking about Goofy Charles, and you left out a really cute part because when he said, did she go to camp? And then he didn't even breathe and said, what camp did she go to? And I berated him saying, you're so arrogant. You assumed Keanu went to camp like you did because your parents hated you. Your parents neglected you. And I said, Keanu didn't go to camp. I knew that because she had wonderful parents. Remember that?
Yes, I do remember.
You.
Make sure Mickey heard
does.
that. Right. Mickey, I said that, Mickey.
Darling, are you coming? Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Yeah. He said you said it. And also I neglected to say that I never told anybody that I did in fact go to summer camp, and I cried the entire time.
I can't remember what camp.
Well, Camp Cherokee, because I went with Wesley, and I was in first grade, and it was only first timers camp, and I wanted to go home the entire time, so I don't like that memory. Right. So I guess you let me go to camp.
Well, I mean,
but it was
your other
3 days.
Right.
I never went again.
I could hardly remember that you did. You know.
Oh, I did not like that.
Yeah,
I did not like that at all.
Can you take me out for a moment?
Yeah.
Thanks.
She has to go take a shit. Mickey has dysentery. We have not quite recovered from the Dominican Republic. We apologize. Oh my God. I do hope John stops by, but if not, then this is what you get. I am who I am. And this is what I was thinking of with the, let me see if I can find it. Oh. Quiet. Okay, I found it. I'll show Mickey. I will show Mickey. It's going to be quite exciting. It just cracks me up. I know I wasn't obviously everybody's been talking about the Jewish tunnels. I just love that someone wrote about it on their Twitter, like that they were crazy 100 years ago, like 2 years ago, and they're like, it sounds like they're digging. And it turned out to be true. I know I have no Mickey's skin looks fantastic. I have no idea whether or not anything aside, I have no idea what's going on with that. Nothing. But it's just funny. Imagine the most bizarre thing happening to you and no one believes you. Is that all crazy people? Who knows? Mickey's skin looks fantastic. Does it? Gosh. She's quite dark. She has dysentery from Scooter Man. BRB Unite. You guys are sweet. Yes, it's not my fault we don't have a guest. Alan, you all know him. You love him. Crazy Spirit. Bing. Magdalene. Beep.
Hi.
How you feeling?
Fine. I should be on the dump. Or at least call into it.
I told them you had to take a shit.
I heard you. Please tell them to be kind.
It's
not a whole like what you're thinking, okay?
Well, crazy. I can't really
like staying to the cell phone.
In case you don't know, before I show you the Jew tunnel thing that I want to show you, Mickey, because it's not about the Jew tunnels. It's just about the person that was living above them that felt like he was crazy.
I saw it.
If you don't know, long story short, we covered this last night, but I didn't get along with a lot of Michaeline's. And let me just finish this real quick. I didn't get along with one of Michaeline's pseudo friends when we were just in the Dominican Republic. And while I left the party early, and the gentleman called me, well, he told my mother that I am nothing but arms and legs and a cell phone. And I did not abide by that. So while we were at the airport, after she had told me, I stole her phone and I found his number in WhatsApp, and I sent this photo to him. There it is. So, yes. Keanu Thompson, nothing but arms, legs, and a cell phone, because I'm so disrespectful being around a bunch of older people having my phone out. But I wish him.
Let me just interject this. Yeah. Any normal human would find that to be hilarious, even him, but I doubt it.
He did not.
I'm sure he didn't.
He found me quite disrespectful.
No. He's probably mad that I told you that or something.
Well, he can suck my dick.
You don't have a dick, by the way, honey.
It hangs to the floor.
Stop it.
My dick in my hand. Yes, we're fresh off the Dominican Republic, where I'll show you the where I became a volunteer lifeguard. It's fun. It looked like I got braids in my hair, and now Michaeline has dysentery, so she's recovering.
This is not really the first time this has ever happened, really.
Also, the dick that called me arms, legs, and a cell phone gave us fruit from someone's backyard without washing it.
I don't know.
Now Mickey can't stop shitting.
I've been home since Sunday. Tomorrow's Thursday. But
right.
He said these bugs take a long time. I talked to Uncle Michael today. He said these bugs take a really long time to get out of your system. So Jody suggests she brought me the probiotic today. And
what about a Pedialyte?
Well, that's kind of just to replenish my fluids.
Whenever I am like debilitatingly hungover, which doesn't happen often. I don't really get hungover.
Yeah.
You go get a Pedialyte and it says if you can't stop shitting, it says it in those words.
Yeah.
If you can't stop shitting, drink sips of Pedialyte.
Well, tomorrow I'll go get some.
Well, or maybe that's to replenish if you can't stop shitting.
Yeah. Well, she also said, she brought me some yogurt, some Greek yogurt, and some granola, and some probiotic. And she said if it doesn't go in a couple of days, that I should probably go get on an antibiotic.
Then you will pass away.
No, I'm not going to pass away, but it'll at least kick it out of my system. I have never had this before where it's like just massive pain in my stomach and then whatever.
Well, you have Scooter Man to thank for that.
Well, who knows?
It has to be. I won't think anything. I can't think anything other than that. What else could it be?
I didn't lick his scooter.
Off of a tree.
That's funny, right? Oh, shit. I don't know what came over me.
I don't know what came over me. I don't know.
I'm a good photographer, and
that was really cool. You were laughing at me when I fell.
I told you to fall.
I'll play this while I find this TikTok thing here. Just out here on the job, surveying the area, making sure there's no drowning going on. I don't see any right now. But I do want to take a look because I don't know, there might be some untoward kite surfing going on. Glad you have your helmets on. All right, just check it. Hey, yeah. All right, cool. False alarm. Just a buoy. I don't do this because for the money or anything. I really just do it because I love it. Also, there is no money involved. I'm a volunteer bus girl lifeguard here in the Cabaret in Republic. Yeah. How you doing? Thank you. Yeah, I know.
Help! Help! Help me!
Days like this. Yeah, those are my friends. They do that all the time. They were just joshing. They ignore me because they knew I was taking a video. Anyway.
You're hilarious.
That's horrible. It really is.
It's flippin' hilarious. I'm sorry. I can't help but laugh. I've been laughing at you your whole life because
who hasn't been?
You're so funny. Okay, I told a group of kids from that went to St. Anne's with you. I met them a few years ago in a bar or something. Somebody was having something cool or whoever, and they said, "How's Keanu?" And I said, "She's a comedian," and Joe said, "Of course she is."
It's more laughing at me, I feel.
No. I'm laughing at you because you're so hilarious.
Of course she is. No,
of course she is.
Fucking goofball. Stupid. Ugh. I need to find this for you because you will die. No, tweet. Watch this. I know that the Jewish tunnel thing. I know it's over. I know that it's.
Well, did they stop it?
It's just the funny.
Did they stop it?
What's that?
Did they stop it or what?
No, I have no idea what's going on with the Jewish tunnels. It doesn't matter that. It's just this funny. Just the funniest couple of tweets I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God, John DiCaprio was here. I'm going to play this. I'm going to put this here first. Hang on. Wait, Mom. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, ready? So, as we all know, this happened like a million years ago. News goes fast. But this man, can you see?
Yeah.
This gentleman, he said this was December 11th, 2023. Okay, Mickey?
Yes.
He said, and he lived above the Jewish tunnels. So, and he says he lived on a ground floor apartment in Brooklyn. On a ground floor apartment in Brooklyn, and he tweeted this. I swear I keep hearing Yiddish, and the timestamp is there. This is way before the news story broke. December 11th, 2023. I swear I keep hearing Yiddish under the floor in my New York apartment. I live on a ground floor. I live on the ground level, and we have no basement.
That's pretty funny.
But then, okay, so he goes, oh God. In this tweet, he goes, some of you owe me an apology. And then he said, and then so he quoted the tweet when it came out. He said, this is November 2023. There are Jews living under my apartment. I hear them. It's like they are digging or something. For the record, I live at a ground level and we do not have a basement. And then he quoted it. And then, I am not crazy.
I love that. He was trying to give you guys info.
No, it cracks me. No, oh God, did John go? Please come back. It just cracks me up because it's like, imagine if something bizarre is happening and you just can't like. Why didn't anybody believe me?
Because people don't believe anything. They're just too busy with their lives and they don't believe anything. But I say believe everything.
Come back. Come back. We're done. We're done with the Jew thing. Oh, there he is. Okay. Okay, we have a guest. Oh, thank God Alan canceled because we have a very, very special guest. I don't know what this is going to be like. He's never been on my program before.
Yeah, but you've been on his.
You know him. You love him. He is the writer and creator of Kiki's Mom. You remember that song? I'm sure you do. Right? Everybody, Win by Two Radio's own John DiCaprio is here.
So nice to see you, ladies.
Hi. I know you're a big fan of Michaeline. Welcome,
yes,
John.
Finally, it's so nice to meet you formally, Miss Michaeline.
Nice to meet you too. So glad to see you.
How are you feeling, John?
I mean, I've seen better days. My neck has seen better days. I was just listening to the story, and you were saying how that person, no one believed them for the Jews and the tunnels. I mean, that's kind of how I feel right now. I mean, obviously, it's a little different, but
no, it's actually you bring up a good point because I thought I did not believe you. I just thought you were just trolling everyone with the. Because how could I not think that? I don't know, right? So basically, if you don't know what we're talking about, John was thrown out of a comedy show that where was it again?
Morris Plains at Tiff's Comedy Club. You could say thrown out, but I mean, I was savagely assaulted. I mean, I think
it was at Tiff's in Morris Plains.
Yes, the dojo of comedy.
And really? Oh, actually, so I didn't even know that. Actually, Chrissy and I will be there, I believe, next month.
How many guys did that to you?
There was two guys who escorted me, and then probably when I got out the door. Am I too loud? Am I all right? Is my volume?
No, you're good.
You're perfect.
But so they escorted him out, and basically he had, I think they maybe were a little handsy, and
yeah, just a little bit.
So, but why? But John, and I have to ask you this: if you don't, you went there with the intention to record everyone's sets and
Yes.
report on it. Yes. So that's a no bueno thing. You know that's a no bueno thing. You definitely should have been escorted out.
That's a rule. It's a weird rule. I heard you on your show last night. It's a weird rule that these, you comics have. And, I'm not a comic, and, I'm a musician, and we encourage filming, and we want people to get, spread the message. You know what I mean? I understand the arguments that comics have, and that's all fine and good. But, again, I'm not a comic. I'm an internet podcaster. And I think it's my journalistic duty as a American citizen to film, certain events.
Okay, so you're a music fan, right? I think you must be when I went and saw I think I went to Kanye's listening party, right?
Sure.
Up in the Bronx. Why do you think they made us put our phones in a magnetic bag?
Well, obviously there's exceptions to the rule. He probably didn't have...
This is not an exception to the rule. I realized that you were going to watch, for people that are seasoned comedians or whatever, but you never know what people are working on. And so say if it were me, right? Would I throw a fit if somebody were recording me? No, but I don't have an album out yet. Why would anybody come and pay to watch me when I do put one out if my set were recorded and then picked apart by you, right?
Yeah, trust me, I understand that argument 100%.
Right?
But but at the same time, it's like, it won't really stop anybody. If somebody wants to come out and view you and they're a fan of you, they're going to come out whether the footage is out there online anyway. You know what I mean? There's tons, and I'll always go back to music because I'm a musician, so I'll speak, kind of in the field that I sort of understand. There's tons of bands, full concerts out there, 2-hour plus concerts that are out on YouTube. You could easily search it and watch it. And, people still go and watch them. They still spend hundreds of dollars on Taylor Swift or whatever the case may be, Metallica.
Music is different than jokes. Once you've heard a joke, you've heard a joke over and over. I suppose you could laugh at it over and over again. Music, even though you have Taylor Swift, right? The people, they know her music. They want to go see her perform or do whatever. But you weren't, and you admittedly, and I watch your program. Obviously, I'm always in the chat.
Thank you.
Mike Lane's a big fan too. But
I do want to watch it.
Thank you.
You are going to go and look at how many people were there and pick apart things like that. It wasn't necessarily the comedy and stuff like that. You were doing it. It was for nefarious reasons that you were recording. You weren't recording
100%.
because I love Shuli so much. I just want to remember his set.
You should have been more stealthy.
You weren't I'm such a big fan. You were I'm going to bring this footage to my show and then pick apart the lighting, the people, the seats, the jokes, the lulls in laughter. That. Come on.
Right? I'm not denying that. That's what I was going there to do. Again,
you should have been more stealth-like there.
Well, that's where I made the mistake. I did a segment on it on my show that 3 days before the event. So that's my mistake. I've learned from my mistakes, and I just got to get stealthier. If anything, they've taught me I have to think smarter about these sort of things.
Definitely. So
no, Mom. Wrong thing to say. Say don't do that.
Sorry. I'm just saying.
No, Mickey gets it. Mickey definitely gets it.
It would just
that's why I like
reason.
Mickey.
I'm sorry. I know nobody wants to be filmed or whatever. I'm sure this came to him, but if you're going to be doing something that's against the rules, which you probably knew sort of that it was.
You knew more than it.
You have to be more incognito about it, more stealth-like. I'm not suggesting you do it to them. I'm just staying in life.
No, I think you should put more effort into maybe something else. Mickey, Mickey, you would not like him as much. You're cracking me up. Mickey, you wouldn't like him nearly as much as you do if he came in I don't know if he came in like in the cloak of night at one of my shows and recorded it and then showed it on his program and said, "Look what Keanu was wearing."
Sorry, maybe
Look
I
what,
shouldn't have said that, but I think
Yeah.
you probably already thought it.
He
Yeah.
knows. Yes.
I mean, no, Mickey. I mean, look, Mickey gets it, and that's why I mean, I'm a huge Mickey fan on this show. So I respect that. I mean, I really do. It's 2024. Everyone has a camera. So this whole comics, we don't film comics. It's an unwritten rule. I'm not breaking any laws. It's a rule maybe between comics. Again, I'm not a comic, and I have everyone has cameras in their pockets. So it's like. That's what we're gonna do. So I mean, people just I think instead of fighting against it, maybe just embrace it a little bit.
Okay, but you're a performer of sorts, all right? You're on the internet. You made this, grand thing that I'm going to go there and I will be there covering it. I'm going to bring all that stuff. Like, so I guess if you wanted to get away with it, then you should have done it differently. But
yeah,
you know what? If it were me, I suppose I wouldn't throw a fit. But I don't blame them for being upset. Do I think you should have been taken out forcibly if you were hurt? I can't imagine.
They should have told you to stop doing it.
Right. And see, that's the thing. It's like no one's really talking about this. We could get in the off the beaten path or in the weeds with should I film? Should I not film? It's breaking the rules.
No, you shouldn't film. You shouldn't film.
Okay, so
performances. No.
That's your take. Obviously, some people may feel different, but to resort to violence in any situation, I mean, really is it's not the way to do it. Handle any situation.
I know, and that's why I was making fun because I just assumed you were trolling them because your neck brace does look like an ace bandage. That's all.
Yeah, well, this is.
I thought it was hilarious. I thought
Yeah.
you were just going up and being like, oh, guys, I'm hurt. Look,
Right.
I thought that was just like your troll against them. And then when I watched their show the other day, like that they were like believing it that you were hurt. But if you were actually hurt, then I feel terrible. That shouldn't be happening. But
I'm sorry, Keanu, that I gave him the wrong advice.
No, because Mickey said it. Now he's going to go record every comedian set.
No,
from me to goddamn Sebastian Maniscalco.
No, I mean those guys. I mean they have nothing to worry about. The people who actually do. I mean that's the thing. That's another big reason why I went to go film because they call themselves comics, but they do like 2 shows a year, and they're like, yeah, we're doing comedy. It's like comics, like people who are actually working in comedy and just in any field, probably would be somewhat feel like a sense of disrespect. You know what I mean?
That Dabbleverse thing. That's why they can't perform well. That's why Kevin Brennan won't go on. I work more than Kevin Brennan. Far and above more. He never leaves his house ever. A lot of them they really don't leave anymore. So that's like their night to go get out. Because they're all streaming all the time, which I do as well. But I don't get involved in that sort of drama, but I truly believe that they saw you. They act like that's another thing. It's another work. They act like they don't watch anything. On the other hand, I watch everything. And I admit that I do, but they watch you and then they go like you said, you proclaimed on your show that you were going to go there. Yeah. So they were like, I don't know the guy's name, but there was some kid in the audience. I think he has a podcast, win something.
They always act like they don't know, right? It's so
they
funny.
act like they don't know, but they do because they're watching.
Yeah.
That's why they're like, if this kid comes in, let us know, and then we're gonna throw them out. Which I can't imagine that any of their. If I were so worried about that, then I can't imagine my set would be good either. Like,
well, I mean, again, I was the highlight really of that show. The first show back they did, which was I think Monday morning. I mean, I was the leading story they led with, and you just got done doing 2 shows. I mean, they're calling it a tour, and that's another thing. It's like it's not a tour. First of all, you do 2 shows. It's just 2 shows. But whatever. I'm not going to get caught up with that. But Yeah, so I'm the first story they lead with. It's like, you guys just did, your 2 shows in Poughkeepsie and in Morris Plains, and I'm the first story you lead with, something that happened for like 2 minutes. I mean, that's insane to me.
What bothers me is that they act like they don't know. What bothers me is it's so silly to be like, just say you're watching the kids' show. Just if it were me, I'd be like, I was watching Win by 2, and he said he was going to come in with a disguise on and come record our show.
You know what?
Right.
You know what?
Like, just say it. You don't have to be like, I don't know, some kid showed up with a camera. Or if that's the case, then they wouldn't have. Wouldn't have like lasered in on you, because if you were recording like this, like I figured you were from the video I saw.
Well, yeah. So that was
I would have noticed.
Right. That was the first. That was the first. I'm sorry, Mickey. I think you wanted to say something.
Go ahead, Michael.
Who are the comics? Tell me who the comics are. That was probably the highlight of their evening. Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Right.
Because I don't think I like those comics.
And like I had said, so it was Anthony Zenhauser, Shuley, Levy, and Mike Morse. Silent Mike Morse.
So Shuley is a former Stern employee, and I mean, Gino is buddies with him on and off, and known him for years. And then Levy, also another a former Stern alum of sorts. Zenhauser's a nobody, fat guy, and then the other guy is a talented sort of like song parody musician. You wouldn't know any of them. They're not like a household. They're not household names unless you're like.
You don't like Zenhauser?
No, fuck that guy. Absolutely.
Wow.
I don't.
Why?
I do. He's fine. He's never done anything.
Oh, don't do that.
No, I thought
no. No, actually, Zenhauser's always been very nice to me. I'm just teasing, but he isn't just. I just don't know him that well. Kevin Brennan wasn't part of it, but then Kevin Brennan had Dearest, because he hates all of those people. He had Dearest John DiCaprio here on his show to regale him with the tale of how he was so forcibly pushed down the stairs. I'm teasing. Forcibly taken out, but mostly he didn't care about John's injuries. He just wanted to know how many people were in the seats. And
of course.
And
he's an idiot.
And like
I don't like him.
I know.
And that's fine. Look, I this isn't, I don't usually do other shows, Keanu. I mean, I say that on my show all the time. I don't usually do, any shows. I just do my own thing. But I felt like this was important because, like I said, if they just asked me to leave in a cordial manner or told me like, hey, like, we know who you are. You're not going to film here. If you do, you're going to have to leave. That's one thing. But again, I always take it back to resort to violence and putting your hands on someone else. I mean, it's insane.
I would be shocked.
That is wild. I mean, well, that's me first and foremost. We're comics. I always say, I think it's so not to be untoward, but I think it's so gay to put, if you can't use your words and you have to resort to violence, I think that's just the most lame thing ever.
100%.
So I apologize if that happened to you. And I think that it was definitely, I see both sides. I don't know what happened there. I didn't see it. I feel terrible. I truly thought you were just trolling. I thought you were completely fine. And like, they asked you to leave and that you were just trolling.
I could see how you thought that.
Yeah. But, I don't know, but no, you should never resort to violence. But I do love that comedy club, and I think it's more of a I think it's more the fault of them making it maybe Shuley and Levy and everybody making it a bigger deal than it probably should have been, hyping them up to maybe get you out of there, because I can't imagine those people. That's a really I performed there a few times. They're really, really great people over there. So I don't think it's the comedy club's fault. I think this is
I don't think so.
Problem of the internet. And
100%.
Right. And they're just standing there with their dicks in their hands, like Shuli and Bob and whatever. I don't hate those guys. I like them. They're fine. They will act like they don't know me either, which is so bizarre. But they're gonna act like they don't know you, and even though you're blatantly saying this, instead of coming up to you and being like, you know what, buddy, come on, are you really gonna do this?
Right.
They're gonna say that and then go online and be like, some clown, we don't even know him, some kid, I guess he has a podcast. I just hate the hypocrisy of it. Like this work that, like, I don't know who it was. You know who it was.
Yeah, it's like they act like they're
get the people hyped up and
somehow they're better than the rest of us because they don't watch the show. But it's like, yeah, because you know, they blamed it on the owner, Mike, and I'm like, that's a crazy concept. This guy runs a comedy club 7 days a week, and then in his spare time, he's watching Win by Two Radio at the 3-hour mark. You know what I mean? Like something just didn't add up. So, you know, I don't think it was Mike. I think they just used him and put the blame on him, which is kind of messed up in and of itself. But
that is weird, right? Because what would he have to? Right? You're like, if I'm a nobody, right?
Yeah, it makes none of it.
You
makes
were
any
watching
sense.
the guy. He was watching it. No, and he wouldn't run. That's they're stand-up people over there. That doesn't make any sense. That's the fault of the internet and a bunch of old dudes being mean to younger people.
Doesn't that piss you off that they call you a kid?
Yeah, I mean, look, they're gonna try to get under my skin, but it's like, you know, again, they're comics, right? And I say that term loosely, but it's like their best like material is like insulting my appearance, like my height or calling me a kid. It's like you guys are comics and like you're resulting to height jokes. I mean, come on, let's get real. You guys suck. And we know it. Everyone knows it. That's why the internet makes fun of these guys. It's not just because, you know, they're doing everything right. There's a reason. It's not like, you know what I mean? I didn't just pick them at random, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I hear that. We have a super, thank you, Zuma. Cool. She does have it going on. She does. That was the, I play that all the time on this program, and then I am going to have to go. Also, I think Gino wanted to say one thing. Where is this? I just did this stupid thing. John DiCaprio did the parody of Mickey. You know that, right? Keanu's mom has got to go.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
So I do have another show I have to jump on soon in the next few minutes. So I will let you go, John. But I'm glad we cleared that up. If you're fucking with me, then I always have in the back of my head that you're fucking with me. I'm not sure. But and I know you don't go on other people's shows a lot, but we're big fans over here.
Yeah.
And it truly hurt my feelings when you said, you know, after you took your break and did your whole new studio, I thought we were on good terms, and I hate that you thought that we weren't great friends here. I think Visconti wanted to.
Good, because I want to. Okay, good.
We're calling Keanu Cast. Hi, Visconti.
Super chat.
I didn't see your super chat, darling. Sorry. So you have 1 second with John. Want to tell him something?
Hey, feel better, buddy. I sent John a super chat.
Oh, I didn't.
Thanks.
I can see how you're moving. You look like you're in pain. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Gino Visconti says, they hit John so hard they knocked the A out of assaulted.
Good. That's a good one, Gino.
Thank
Real
you,
zinger.
Visconti. Quit giving me $20. We're about to get married.
Yeah, how does that work? Do you guys just like split it at the end of like what?
No,
Come on now.
I think he just wanted me to notice so that he could talk to you. We're
So-
both big fans. Don't be evil to us. Well,
So,
you
Keanu,
can.
before-
We don't mind when you make fun. We laugh. But
So I want to set one thing straight before I go here.
Sure.
So you were being very, I guess you were, and I said this in the chat yesterday, leading the witness. You were leading Mickey yesterday when you're saying like I was just shitting on you. There was a reason why I, had turned, as they say. Do you remember what that reason was?
Oh, you're not I didn't realize you weren't a fan of Patrick Melton.
Yeah, and that's what, it took me by surprise because, I started thinking some, I was just in my head, I guess, or whatever. I was thinking some other shit, but I'm like, wow, look at these guys yucking it up to Melton. They love Melton. And anybody who loves Melton is an enemy of mine, sworn enemy of mine. So just,
Well, you have to realize, just like you make me laugh, he makes me laugh. Just like you both make fun of me. It just brings me it just makes me laugh. If he and like I've always said to you, I correct you when I think you're wrong, but I don't mind good natured ribbing or whatever. And Melton will be the same way. You guys are a lot alike actually. Because he'll be like, no,
That's
fuck you, I
disgusting.
hate you. I don't
Yeah,
like
he
you,"
doesn't
or
want to hear
whatever.
that.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Whenever, I mean,
He hates
I'm
him.
obviously
Well, I'm a fan
superior.
of both. I think you're both very intelligent, and you kind of
Jesus.
well, I do. All right, so, all right, you're hearing it now. Well, fuck him. I hate him as well.
There it is. Thank you. You've heard it here first. Keanu, ladies and gentlemen, very brave. Disavows Melton live on there.
I disavowed him.
All right, guys,
Exactly.
please quiet down back there.
Oh,
ladies, thank
God.
you so much. I appreciate this for letting me spread the word. Look, I'm going to film everything, so comics beware. The boogeyman's around. Thank you. Have a good night. Stay warm.
Listen
and
to
stay
Win
safe.
by 2 radio, everybody.
And fuck Melton.
And get well. My gosh. Take care of your neck.
Thank you. Will do. Thank you,
Goodbye,
ladies.
John.
Take
Bye.
care. See ya. I think he's darling. I do. He's a sweet guy.
I'm so glad he came on. I still truly have no idea, but that was sweet.
Yeah. No, I think he's in pain.
I'm not leaving quite yet, but I have to let me see. Hang on. If you I can be here.
Where are you going to?
In 5. Into Okay. I hate this. We're gonna do a raid right now because I'm gonna go over to beep 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 beep. Ding 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 ding. Elijah Schaefer is doing a stream, and me, the incomparable Lila Hart, and Chrissy Mayer are going to be on it. I hate this. I'm so sorry to leave. I believe I have the link right here. Hang on 1 second. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Yes. I have to make my leave. I love you, mommy.
I love you too, Keanu.
Elijah Schaefer. I will be on there with Chrissy Mayer and Lila Hart. I love you all. Mwah. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to leave you like this. I love you, mommy. I love you. I love you
too.
Dad. I love everybody. Bye. Mwah.
Bye, everybody.
Go to Elijah Schaefer's
We'll
link.
We'll see you again. Bye.
Bye. Bye.